Hello and welcome to episode 8 of the 361 Recovery Programme. And today it's called Sleep Alone. Well, don't you get lonely? I've been with somebody since the age of 16. And look at me, that's a long time ago. And I've had 3 years of singlehood just now, the only time ever. And I've lost track of the people who've asked me, don't you get lonely? 2. Are you laughing? Well, the last man that I was with was a funny guy from Edinburgh, and he thought it was quite funny to bang my head against the door, break the hinge, and then complain that my head had broken his hinge. And the last thing he said to me on the tube in London, as a throwaway laugh, was, I woke you up last night by punching you on the back of the head because you were snoring. Am I laughing yet? No, not really. And do I get lonely? Well, really, never again in some ways. During the time of my celibacy and singlehood, I've written 3 books, started 2 businesses, I've written 3 more plays, I've mended relationships with all my major friends and family that broke during my mental health illness and PTSD. I've learned that my body is mine and it's just not okay to break hinges with my head. And I've been to Rome and seen some of the most beautiful art. So do I get lonely? No. 3, lonely in a crowd. If I'm honest with you, this is my answer. I was more lonely in a crowd. The loneliest I've ever been was surrounded by 50,000 people in London Pride. And I just looked out. Everyone was taking my photograph and I felt so lonely. I felt lonely at parties and I was more lonely with the wrong kind of people. 4, 3 a.m. Okay, who has never been up at 3 a.m. thinking and feeling lonely? Of course, it's everybody. Well, when I was dating people, I used to ask them what they liked about me. And they always used to say things like your shoes, your skin, your makeup, all things. It was never personality. But really, with the 361 recovery program, I'd be more likely to ask myself now, why was I even asking people why they liked me? The wrong kind of people laugh at you after they've had you. The wrong kind of people punch you in the back of the neck to wake you up. And they all think this is funny. 4, are you laughing? Well, you may have an attractive boyfriend, be quite pretty for your age, and have a brand new gold Mini, just like me in 2015. Oh, and it all looks so great. Dating sites, parties, gigs, classes. So many ways to not be alone when you're divorced. Dating, drink, marriage. But still, there is a loneliness inside. At 3 a.m., you know you've felt it. I don't know what it is about 3 a.m. 5, we are all alone. The 361 recovery program starts with us accepting this. We're all alone, but it's okay. So say we look at a couple, we're out on our own and we're sort of getting really dreadfully upset that we're not with someone. What you need to do is think to yourself, they're both alone. They're in a couple, but they're still both alone. At the end of the day, we are alone, but not lonely. Being lonely suggests that we are in lack, that we need someone else to complete us. We lack a partner to be whole. After a loss, though, it's never a good idea to rush to fix that lonely feeling with a new partner. Why not you sit with yourself and be lonely? It's only a short-term feeling anyway. I've done it. Okay, it did take a while, but underneath it's the realization that we're all alone and it's okay. Sit in a cafe and watch and you'll see what I mean. No thing and no one can stop us or prevent us from being alone. That's what 3 a.m. is trying to tell you. If we don't panic, we're all alone and it's okay. Why is this so important to the 361 recovery program? Well, the 361 recovery program focuses on you. Your 360 circle is your life, just you and no one else. You can add people, fine, but the 361 guides you through a complete review of your life, and more importantly, your patterns. What are you going to keep and what are you going to change? What are your fears surrounding being alone? We need to face our fear of loneliness, because that fear can drive us back into abuse or push us into another relationship, and the grief is suppressed. To get out there, we need other people, yes, but from a position of strength, knowing we're complete on our own. It's really important. It's to live without fear driving our decisions. The 361 helps you to find your own personal code to face the world. And the 361 helps you to be alone in a crowd. Now I sleep alone and I'm fine. It's okay. Find the one, the 361. Coming out to you Monday and Wednesday on YouTube at 7, 2 blogs and a podcast, January 2020.